Matthew Tkachuk is one of those rare NHL players who perfectly embodies the love to have him, hate to play against him mentality. His combination of skill, physicality, and being an outright pest on the ice has turned him into a bona fide superstar since being drafted 6th overall in 2016 by the Calgary Flames. But who were the 5 players drafted before him? And how could those teams pass on drafting a future Stanley Cup champion and franchise-altering player like Tkachuk? In today's video, we'll be going over the 5 players drafted before Tkachuk and how their careers have turned out so far. Let's dive in. For the Toronto Maple Leafs, the 2015-16 season was a strategic reset. While they avoided explicably labeling it as tanking, the team intentionally struggled, trading away veteran players and giving younger prospects a chance to prove themselves at the NHL level. This approach resulted in the league's worst record and secured them the 1st overall pick in the 2016 NHL Draft, a pivotal moment for their rebuilding efforts. With the 1st overall selection in the 2016 NHL Draft, they chose Austin Matthews, a dynamic offensive talent, with the hope he would be a cornerstone of their rebuild. And boy, has he ever. Matthews earned a spot on the roster straight out of training camp and exceeded all expectations by scoring 4 goals in his NHL debut. He continued to shine throughout his rookie season, tallying 40 goals and 69 points as a 19-year-old and capturing the Calder Trophy as the league's top rookie. Since then, Matthews has consistently delivered, scoring at least 30 goals and 60 points in every season. In 2022, he became the first Maple Leaf to score 60 goals in a season, earning the Hart Trophy as the NHL's most valuable player. Matthews followed this up by breaking the salary cap era record with 69 goals in the 2023-24 season. In short, Matthews has lived up to and even surpassed the Maple Leafs' lofty expectations for a top pick. As an elite offensive force, he has transformed their lineup and remains a foundational player for the team's future. Few prospects in the 2016 NHL Draft matched Patrik Laine's raw offensive talent and elite scoring ability. Laine notched 17 goals and 33 points as a 17-year-old playing against men in Finland as a teenager, solidifying his status as a can't-miss prospect. This immense potential led the Winnipeg Jets to select Laine 2nd overall and bring him directly into their lineup for the 2016-17 season. At just 18 years old, Laine showcased a veteran-like scoring touch, finishing his rookie campaign with 36 goals and 64 points. On the ice, Laine's goal-scoring prowess was undeniable. Over his first 4 seasons, he consistently produced at a level few young players could match, regularly reaching or exceeding the 30-goal and 50-point marks. His 44-goal performance in the 2017-18 season earned him 2nd place in the league's goal-scoring race. Off the ice, however, tensions between Laine and the Jets began to surface. During the 2020 offseason, he requested a trade, resulting in a blockbuster deal that sent him and Jack Roslovic to the Columbus Blue Jackets in exchange for Pierre-Luc Dubois and a 2022 3rd-round pick. Laine's transition to Columbus proved challenging. Plagued by injuries and inconsistent play, his scoring numbers dropped well below his usual standards. These struggles culminated in another major move when the Blue Jackets traded him to the Montreal Canadiens in the summer of 2024. A change of scenery in Montreal might just be what he needs to get the train back on the tracks. If he can focus on his game and stay healthy again, he remains capable of becoming a dominant offensive force in the NHL. With the 3rd overall pick in the 2016 NHL Draft, the Columbus Blue Jackets selected Pierre-Luc Dubois, a physically imposing forward regarded as one of the top North American skaters available. While some questioned if Columbus should have chosen a different player, Dubois quickly silenced doubts by demonstrating his value as a well-rounded player once he hit the ice. In his rookie season, Dubois recorded 20 goals and 48 points, solid numbers for a first-year player. However, his real impact came from his physical and defensive contributions. Standing 6'3", he used his size to dominate opponents, delivering 127 hits while maintaining impressive advanced stats, including a Corsi IV percentage above 55%, and a Fenwick IV percentage near 57%. Over 4 seasons in Columbus, Dubois established himself as an elite two-way player, known for his ability to contribute points, hits, and steady defensive play each year. He became a critical part of the team's identity. Despite his on-ice success, tensions between Dubois and the Blue Jackets led to him requesting a trade, which culminated in the blockbuster deal that sent him to the Winnipeg Jets in exchange for the aforementioned Patrik Laine. After joining the Jets, Dubois continued to showcase his strong defensive skills, but took on a different role that limited his offensive production. As his contract approached free agency in the 2023 offseason, Winnipeg traded him to the Los Angeles Kings in exchange for Alex Iafallo, Rasmus Kupari, Gabe Vilardi, and a second-round pick. After an underwhelming year in LA, the Kings flipped Dubois to the Washington Capitals for the 2024-25 season, where he looks to recapture his scoring touch and the physical dominance he once had. Heading into the 2016 NHL Draft, Finnish forward Jesse Puljujärvi was widely regarded as one of the top 3 prospects available. His stock skyrocketed after an outstanding performance at the World Junior Championships, where he led the tournament in scoring, earned MVP honors, and helped Finland secure the gold medal. Some even speculated he could go first overall. Although Puljujärvi didn't crack the top 3, the Edmonton Oilers wasted no time selecting him 4th overall when he unexpectedly fell to them. Seen as a potential impact player, he was expected to complement Edmonton's young and talented core. Puljujärvi jumped straight into the NHL, splitting time between the Oilers and their AHL affiliate, the Bakersfield Condors, during his first few seasons. However, he struggled to establish himself as a regular in Edmonton's lineup, and his development stagnated. By 2019-20, he opted to return to Finland, where he regained his confidence by scoring 24 goals and 53 points in 56 games that season. Rejuvenated, Puljujärvi returned to the NHL for the 2020-21 season, recording back-to-back campaigns with around 15 goals and 30 points. While these numbers were respectable for many players, they fell short of the expectations placed on a highly touted offensive prospect, especially on a team as skilled as the Oilers. By February 2023, Edmonton decided to move on, trading Puljujärvi to the Carolina Hurricanes. During the 2023 offseason, he signed a 2-year deal with the Pittsburgh Penguins, but spent most of the 2023-24 season in the AHL. Though his NHL career hasn't lived up to early expectations, Puljujärvi still has time to rediscover his game and carve out a meaningful role on a veteran Pittsburgh team. And finally, one pick before Matthew Tkachuk was Olli Juolevi. Unfortunately for Canuck fans, this one stings. Selected as the first defenseman in the 2016 NHL Draft, Juolevi was expected to become a cornerstone of the Vancouver Canucks blue line. At 6'3", he combined size, smooth skating, and strong all-around skills, projecting as a potential top-pairing defender. However, injuries derailed Juolevi's development. After joining Vancouver's AHL affiliate in 2018-19, he played just 18 games before suffering a season-ending injury. The setbacks continued with a hip issue that sidelined him for much of the 2019-20 season, further stalling his progress. Juolevi finally made his NHL debut during the 2020-21 season, appearing in 23 games and notching 3 points. However, his time with the Canucks was short-lived, as he was traded to the Florida Panthers shortly afterward. From there, Juolevi struggled to secure a consistent role, spending most of his time in the AHL again. Following the 2022-23 season, Juolevi returned to Finland to continue his career where he still plays. And there you have it. Those are the 5 players drafted before Matthew Tkachuk and how their careers have turned out so far. So how would you redraft the top 5 picks in 2016? Does Tkachuk overtake Matthews as the #1 pick? Let us know in the comments. And as always, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell for more videos.